Hello and good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Divim, and you are now watching Divim's gaming channel. So we're going to play some more Final Fantasy XIV today. Basically been running around the little areas that I have visited so far in Final Fantasy, and I am doing the side quests. It's one of the good ways of getting experience. Well, not the good way, but one of the ways. And it allows you to run around, collect Aether points, and do some sightseeing spots like this. This is good. This is a sightseeing location. If you haven't known, if you don't know already. Okay, I guess I can't be on the chocobo when I do the lookout. Okay, I guess that wasn't it. What are we doing lookout for? Is it this way, maybe? Thought that's how you did the sightseeing. Well, let's take a look at the sightseeing log. I can't remember how to do sightseeing. Let's see here. Active help. Let's see, there should be something down here for sightseeing. Yeah, let's pop in here and search. Sightseeing log. Okay, let's see. I guess the logs have hints on what to do. So, alright, let's see. Sightseeing log. Guess we're up here in Shadowbringers. There's 45 different locations. Okay, never mind. Don't really give you much of anything. Maybe it's a different emote. No. Alright, let's look at the emotes. There's gotta be something I'm doing wrong here. There's something I am definitely missing here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Oh, wait, no, it's not a lookout point. This is a, It's my quest location. Wow. Alright. I gotta spread some more regular powder. Now let's get on the chocody bow. Almost looks like a lookout point. Ugh. I feel like an idiot. I didn't want to join No Fate. I just want to get my quests done. Alright, now I go back here, turn it in. Looks like the fans I got in the room are also a little too loud and hitting the microphone. See if that helps any. No. Give me a second, guys. Let me turn off all these fans. Still got quite a bit of noise. I'm gonna tweak my sound settings a little bit, increase the threshold. Yeah, I still got a lot of still having issues with the sound gate. Give me a moment still, guys. I'm trying to fix that. Okay, that seems to be good. Alright, so I gotta go up here to Thamothy, or Thamoth. What's that? Something for me. Alright, gotta hand over a letter to Thamoth. From Yin Yin. Hey, something, my boy, something, hard worker. God, this handwriting is abysmal, but I think I get the gist of it. It seems like he's gone out of his way to help his son, though it's probably a bit unnecessary from what I've seen. He's capable of taking care of himself without being mollycoddled. Having said that, it's hard not to be moved by this gesture of his. You know, the family means a lot to the Mord, more than we give them credit for sometimes. I'll see his son gets fair treatment, don't you worry. It only seems right that you be rewarded for your hard work in maintaining relations between us and the Mord. Here, this is for you. And it's just a piece of gear that I don't need. Alright, we'll get the, that Gingen worries about his son more than is healthy for either of them. But perhaps I'm not so different. I had to leave my daughter behind in the Crystarium while I oversee trade with the Mord Soup. And I've not been back for some time. I'd like to send her a gift to let her know that we haven't forgotten about her. Only thing is, I've no idea what young women are interested in these days. I'd ask the others, but I don't want them to think I'm doting on her. I was wondering if you could find out for me. Lorode over there has a daughter about the same age as mine. I expect she'll know what would make for a decent present. Alright. Lorette, or Lorupt, or something like that. Lorati. Okay. A gift for a young lady. Let me guess, Thamoth sent you to ask me, didn't he? We all know how much he misses that girl of his. He tries to put on a brave face, but deep down he's a big softy. Anyway, in answer to your question, the Mord make the most beautiful jewelry from precious stones and valuable relics excavated here in Amarang. I'll bet you don't see many of those around the Crystarium. How about something like that? Yeah, that's a good idea. Get her some fancy jewelry. More jewelry, I'll admit. That never would have occurred to me. But it's a fine choice from what I recall. Gingen deals and wears like that. If I write him a letter, would you be so kind as to deliver it to the Mord Souk? I'll leave the particulars to him, since I don't know the first thing about gems and whatnot. Oh, and by the way, you don't suppose Lorodi cottoned on him, or cottoned on, do you? Yeah, she knew it was you. Bloody hells, nothing gets past her. I might as well ask her myself next time, but I appreciate your help. Yeah, do your own dirty work. Jeesh. What's wrong with going over there and asking that nice lady what little girls like? Leave me alone, Desert Armadillo. I'm going over to Mord Souk. Fast as fast can be, you can't ever catch me. I'm on a chocobo. There we go. There's Ingen. Oh, welcome back. I take it everything went well with Thamoth? A letter. Mumble, jewelry, daughter, Crystarian Mumble. Yeah, I see. Yes, I know just the thing. The scavengers have found some nice necklaces we can use. Old but shiny. I'll have it ready in a jiffy, then my son can take care of the delivery. Before I forget, please accept this as payment for all your hard work. You have certainly earned it. Aw, thank you. I like getting paid for being a mailman. Alright, skittish Mord, what do you need? A rather skittish Mord is at his wit's end and might be glad of a helping hand. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Man. Still a bit congested this morning. You there, kind traveler, strong traveler. The younglings are in danger. Oh no. Big scary creatures. They looked hungry too. Well, it sucks to be them. Please, you must hurry to Samuel's backbone east of here. Quickly, there is no time. Alright. Guess I'll go save the younglings. Let's go, Chocobo! To save the younglings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those little young Mords have got themselves into a pickle. Alright. The Mords are safe. Do not eat me, Mord fur. Very hard to swallow, I hear. Tickle your belly, it will. No, I'm not here to eat you creatures. We are not dead. Oh, you saved us. That is why. 1,000 thank yous. Yeah. Don't do it next time. Stay home. Grace Samuel, we are truly sorry. As you should be. I never thought I'd be so happy to not be dead. Many thanks, stranger. Well, I think everybody'd be happy not to be dead. Alright. Let's go, Chocobo. That should hopefully get me another level. Pretty soon doing all these quests. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been doing all these little side quests just to get them out of the way. Also get myself some gear, and things like that. You see, these bones once belonged to the mighty Samuel, whose ghost still roams the plains. A lot of silly younglings go there to prove their bravery, but there are things much more dangerous than wandering spirits, oh yes. I wish it was a ghost we had met instead of those horrible brutes. We will not be going back there anytime soon. Well, that's a good thing. Speak for yourself. I was hoping to meet the great Samuel, so I want to try it again, and I will not have the others calling me a coward for running away. To tell the truth, I did exactly the same thing when I was their age. It is something of a tradition. This is one of the ways we learn to fear and respect the desert, but also how we find the courage to face its many dangers. Though on this occasion, I think we would be 2 younglings short of a village were it not for you. Mord Sook, thanks you, traveler. Keep those things on a leash. And you wouldn't have to worry about your younglings being murdered in the desert. Alright, so now all I got left in this town is work to live or live to work. Gengen! And I get an Aether Current out of that one. Greetings, friend. You like helping people? Yes. Maybe you can help me too. Maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Depends on your request. You see, my son Gun makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard, too hard for his own good. Well, good for him. He follows orders, yes, follows them until someone tells him to stop. This is very dangerous, bad for his health. I need you to speak to him, persuade him to rest. He shouldn't be near the Red Sarai, probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Please tell him his father orders him to stop. Alright. Let's go and stop his son from looking into rocks. Oh, that one's got an experience bonus on it. Man, where's this bloke? There he is. Gun. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high, search low. Oh, sorry, I did not see you there. Are you lost? Father says I must rest. That will not do. No, I will not. I will stop, but not yet. I need something to show for my efforts. All this grabbling, all this searching, and still no shinies. You came here to tell me to stop, but if I refuse, your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. If you help me find shinies, my job will be over. Your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple, yes? Yeah. I kind of figured you were going there. I could just buy you a shiny and say you found it, and then we could be all done with that. Look under that rubble and find whether there is whatever there is to be found. Maybe it'll be valuable, maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Either way, let us keep searching until we get at least one shiny. Gotta find one shiny. Alright, so he wants me to go over here. Well, let's see what we find. Nah, nothing. Again, no shinies. Ah, I found a ring. There we go. Now we go back to him and say, look, I found a shiny. Here we go. Let's go back home. Job done. What did you find? Not more rubble, I hope. No, that's basically what I was finding until I found this. Oh, this looks very special. Such pretty patterns. I have never seen one like this before, but how much is it worth? I am an expert at finding shinies, not a historian. Perhaps we should ask someone. Once we sell it, we will divide the profits between us. We worked as a team, so half for you, half for me. Fair is fair. Nuh-uh, I found it. I get all the money. Gungun is thrilled by the signet ring you have discovered. Such a pretty ring, almost too precious to sell. Almost. We will ask a friend of my father's how much it is worth. He is a good man. We can trust him. Well, as much as we can trust anyone that my father would call a friend. Anyway, let us meet in Mordsuk. Once we are done, we can discuss your reward. Only thing sweeter than a handful of shinies is a purse full of jinglies. Amen to that, brother. Uh-oh, got a Giga Tender. And a Desert Armadillo on me. No. How much time's left on that? 7 minutes. I don't even think I can pull it off, though. Alright, here we go. To Gungun. Let me guess he's not back. Very close he is. This way. Okay. A scrupulous traitor. What have you got for me today? I'm not sure, but it's a very lovely shiny here. Take a look. Let me see. My word, this is exquisite. Judging by the sigil, I'd say this originates from Nabath Arang. You'll need to find an expert in that period to ascertain its true value, though. You mean you do not know? Sorry, Gungun, but the chap with the cart near the south gate might be able to help. White hair smells of cabbage. Then we shall ask him. Thank you for your kind advice. Smells like cabbage, eh? He should be very easy to find in that case. Smells like cabbage. How very unflattering. May I help you? Please tell us, what is this old ring worth? Ho ho, I've not seen one of these in a very long time. Well, what is it? This is no simple ring. See that sigil? Used to seal letters it was. The owner must have been someone quite important, but you'd best speak with Jamail, or Jamail, if you want to know who it belonged to. If you want to know about crests and such, he's the one to ask. Ah, not again. I just want my jingles. Gotta get his jingles. Hopefully Jamiel or Jamiel will be the last one we have to ask. I want my jingles too. Alright, this guy better give us our jinglies. Get our jinglies. Now, what could you two spry younglings need from an old man like me? We want your money! We want to know how much we can get for this signet ring. Please, tell us. The suspense is killing me, and me too. Where did you get this? It belonged to Malik of Nabath Arang. Well, that sounds very valuable indeed, so how much? To a historian, it is priceless. In all likelihood, there's only one such ring in existence. Though I am afraid that to the layman unversed in ancient sigils, it is worth no more than any other signet of a similar age. Anyone in Nabath Arang will, with even a modicum of wealth, would have had one bearing their mark. So it is priceless, but also not worth very much. I'm confused. Depends on who your customer is. Looks like we will not be rolling in riches after all. I'm very sorry to have dragged you around Mordsuk for nothing. But as we always say, no such thing as a thing no one needs, and hard work is its own reward. Something like that, anyway. While your coin purse may be no heavier than before, you have learned an important lesson, at least I think so. Gungun is finally ready to obey his father's orders to take a well-earned rest. Gosh darn. Now that... oh man, I can't talk. Oh, give me a second, I gotta drink some water. Not coffee. Alright, there we go. Now that the business with the ring is over, I should rest, as I would. Then your promise to my father will be fulfilled. Alright. Actually, there's something that I should like to discuss with you. I am in no rush, however, so let us speak again after your repose. Ah, my curiosity. It is piqued. Please, you must tell me now. I can rest while I listen. Oh, well, if you insist. I'd like you to help me search for more relics from Nabath Arang. If my suppositions are correct, I know where many such artifacts are waiting to be uncovered. Ooh. I base this claim on my knowledge of the route chosen by the Malik when he led his people exodus from the flood of light. Although many tried to take their most prized possessions with them, it soon became apparent that such burdens would only hinder their escape. Each household discarded their personal treasures, one piece at a time. By following the exact path traveled from the Nabath Arang, we would be able to unearth many more priceless treasures. What say you? Will you lend me your aid? Of course. And now that I have finished resting, I am ready to start digging. You are quite sure? I am. Kona, you should come too. You have already found one of these shinies. Maybe you can find some more. Oh, geez, I'm a shiny finder. You will be amply remunerated for all your efforts, even if there are no profits to be made from the sale of the items themselves. I, too, am a proponent of the motto, honest pay for honest work. We should go before my father tries to stop me. Honestly, there's no such thing as working too hard. Oh wait, where are we going? First location is to the east of the inn at Journey's Head. Allow me to lead the way. Wait, he's probably a sin eater trying to lure us to their lair to just devour our souls and turn us into mindless Minions of the light. Alright. Let's go out to the inn. See what we can find. Hopefully we can find some really good shinies. I still can't get this noise gate to cancel the sound of the... I'll have to tab out again and mess around with the settings. So I'm going to head to the inn. And then I'm going to go and try to mess with this noise gate again, trying to get the background noise to drop off a bit more. Alright, here we are at the inn. Let's see what I can do about this noise gate. Kinda irking me a little. Okay, I guess maybe that'll work. I'll just give that a shot and see how that works out. Seems to be working right now for the most part. I don't know if my voice is cutting off at all or not. Let's move the microphone just a wee bit closer just so I can pick my voice up a little bit better. Alright, back to the game. Alright, let's see here. Not here to pick up quests at the moment. I'm gonna head out to out here, see what we can get. Some more shinies. Ancient lizards. You know what they kind of remind me of? Kind of remind me of Gwar, the Gwar creatures in Elder Scrolls Online. As I recall, there should be a few artifacts scattered around this area. The first items to be discarded were those of little value or simply too cumbersome to be carried over long distances. However, we can assume that many were buried so that they could be recovered later. Therefore, it seems logical that landmarks such as large outcrops and so forth would be used to indicate their position. Jamiel, you're pretty knowledgeable. Us talking, more digging. I want to find the shinies. Yes, I want to find shinies too. Let us find the shinies. Alright, I don't think I found anything. Lots of lovely shinies over here. What have you got? I got a shield. Oh, a great big shiny. Is this a dinner plate? No, it's a shield. Jamiel, what is this? Heraldic shield. The 5 coins above the castle represent each of the great houses of Nabath Arang. Coins, is that because they were rich? Precisely. The capital attracted trade from across Novrant, and much of the wealth found its way into their coffers. Such a booming economy was not built overnight, however. Although Nabatharang was largely established by humans, the harsh desert environment meant that they had to rely on the aid of neighboring peoples. It was the Mord who taught them how to safely traverse the barren plains, methods for finding sustenance, and much besides. They were also respected partners in matters of commerce. The Nabath owed a great deal to your ancestors, Gungun. I never knew. History is all around us, if we know where to look. Which reminds me, the next location I would like to search is not far from here. This way, if you please. Alright. So it's a big giant history lesson we're going through here. Chocobo time. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I have reason to believe that more artifacts are resting beneath these ruins. Please take the utmost care with any that you discover, as some may be fragile. Okay. Alright. Nothing but bricks and sands. Have you had better luck? Sandcrack statue, huh? I know what this is, a decorative Mord head sculpture. Making these is one of our many traditions. But what is it doing here? We may surmise that it was once kept in the pristine palace of Malik. It once housed tokens of friendship from allied peoples. That the Malik brought such gifts so far from Nabatharang is proof of their cultural significance. Man, I can't even talk today. I'm getting so so gunked up. Okay, however, when the Nabath and the Mord first came into contact, there were many disagreements. I do not understand. We Mord hate arguing. The art of negotiation is another one of our many traditions. Yes, I dare say that was a decisive factor in these disparate peoples finding common ground, and yet the Mord live on, while the Nabath are no more. Hopefully we will uncover yet more valuable insights to the past at our final excavation site, and may I say your work thus far has been nothing short of exemplary. Please save your thanks for when we have finished. There is much still to be done, more treasures to be found. Gungun can barely contain his excitement at the prospect of yet more digging. I want to dig, dig, dig. Where's the next spot, Jamiel? West from here, close to the Nabath Severance. Then, what are we waiting for? Must hurry, must hurry. Must hurry for some more curry. I mean, no. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go past this antlion thing. Let's go across. Get past these ancient lizards. Got these weird mummy corpse things. Gilman. Yeah, leave me alone. What do we find? Nothing yet, but every handful of dirt I sift brings me closer to the shinies. Gun, there is something I would like to ask you. Yes, I am listening. Working, but listening. Why do you go to such lengths to help me? You have had barely a moment's rest since we first began, yet you set about your digging like a man possessed. What can I say? I love to work, that is all. Maybe that is not such a good answer. I mean, I am Mord of Mordsuk. This is our way. Is that so? No such thing as a thing no one needs, and you need these treasures, yes? Then I will find them for you. Helping each other, helping outsiders, it makes no difference. A job well done is a source of great pride for a Mord. Now I see why the Naboth valued your ancestors' friendship so highly. Oh, I have found something. A tube. Wait, there's a lid. Let me open it. Ah, something is inside. Jamiel, what is this? He's gone. Where did he go? But I wanted to show him the treasure of all the times to go for a stroll. When you go look for him, you will see further from higher ground. I will wait here and guard the relic. Okay, gun, or whatever. Hey, it's an aether current up there. Or aether current. Not an aetherite, but aether current. Alright, you wanna fight? Fine, we'll fight. Let us stand, Skittleman. Out of my way, must find an old man. There we go. First, I'm going to pick up this aether current system here. Now to check for that old man. Jamiel is nowhere to be seen. You had best report your findings or lack of to Gungun. He was a ghost! Remember that he fell down that big pit. Are you down there? So what happened to him? You do not know? Oh, this bodes ill. Ill indeed. While you were gone, I inspected the treasure. Inside was a scroll which shows Naboth royal family tree. And the last Malik's name was Jamiel! Ah, you interrupted my quest. No, I have to go through that little bit of talking again. That's what happened to him. Okay. So, come on. It's Jamiel. Which can only mean one thing. That he is really the last Malik's ghost. We must have needed someone to find his final treasure so that we could... Man, can't talk at all today. He must have needed someone to find his final treasure so that he could pass into the afterlife. We must inform Father. If there are ghosts wandering around, he needs to warn everyone. He wasn't like a malicious ghost or something. Alright, let's go run back. And as the Mord would say, get my jinglies! Gotta get my jinglies. Nah, I was gonna try to run up that. I can't wait till I unlock all the flying locations on all these maps. I've got Lakeland all down. I can fly there. Can't fly here yet because half the map is still inaccessible. It probably is going to come later on in the storyline. I gotta start working on getting more of the Aether Currents over in Ilmang. Twitch. The Fields of Amber. Alright, almost to our quest destination. After I finish this quest, I'm gonna go over to the inn here and do those quests. Alright, so here's Gungun. I'm not sure what Father will make of these goings on, but I must tell him what we saw, or rather, what we did not see. No, I'm pretty sure we saw an old man with the same name as the Malik. Kona, you have been assisting my son with his work, yes? Yes, I have. This is true, Father, but we have grim tidings. Master Gengen, might I have a... Ah, there they are. Whatever is the matter? It's a ghost! Do not come any closer. Excuse me. Keep away from me, spirit. I beg your pardon. I may be rather long in the tooth, but I'm not. But I am still very much alive, I assure you. So you came to the conclusion that I was a ghost of the last Malik, on the basis that we have the same name? Perhaps we had best put this misunderstanding down to an overactive imagination. Jamiel the Ninth, the last Malik, was my grandfather. I was named after him, which makes me Jamiel the 10th. So you are Nabath royalty. It all makes sense now, I think. But why did you disappear like that? I tried to tell you that I was going to return to Mordsuk to prepare your reward. Though it seems that you did not hear me, all that scrabbling around in the dirt must have drowned out my voice. Oh, sorry about that. I will listen harder from now on. In any case, I'm incredibly grateful to both of you. I have learned much of my people and their exodus from the flood. But there must be many, many more shinies for us to find. And that is not all. I want to know more about the history of the Mord and their friendship with the Nabath. It is my duty as future leader of Mordsuk. We cannot leave the treasures buried under the desert, or let the stories of our ancestors be forgotten. Let us work together to unearth the past. Master Gengen, you have raised a fine son, and he will be a great leader one day if he can avoid working himself into an early grave. Gungun, there are many relics waiting to be discovered, but there is no need to rush. They will not crumble away to nothing while you are resting. Come, we have much to discuss. I don't know, some things might crumble away to nothing if you rest too long. I mean, statuaries and things like that can crumble. Oh, Gungun, where are your manners? Kona, I'm sorry. He has forgotten to express his gratitude. Please allow me on his behalf. Thank you. But I was wondering, between all of that digging, did he find time to rest? Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think that was all the last of the quests over here in Mordsuk. Yeah, I don't see any more. So there's some more quests down at the end. I think there's, looks like 4. Yeah, looks like there's 4. Oh, wait a minute. Airship landing. Huh, there's an airship landing down here. I wonder if maybe, possibly, that could get me to the other side. I'll have to go and check it out. Let's do that before we do the quest. I'm going to run down there to that airship landing. See if that might get me to allow me to get me over to the other half of the map. Having some coffee. Although I think that's what's probably choking me up. Alright, so let's see. And go down around by the inn. I'm about tempted to go and shut off the fans in this room completely, because I'm just getting a lot of noise on the microphone. So I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, I'm back. Thank you, everybody. Well, that seemed to do the trick. Alright, so now off to the landing strip. I'm just curious if that'll take me over to the other side or not. If it does, that'll be awesome. Because then I could continue my exploration and getting the, getting all the aether currents. Let's see. You there. Doesn't look like I can talk to him. And don't look like there's any airships. No, don't look like it's in operation yet, so it's gotta be something that's gonna happen later on in the storyline. Boo. I really wanted to pick up any aether currents that were down here and get where I could fly on this map, on this part of the map. Boo. Alright. Let's see here. Let's talk to the bleary-eyed guard. The bleary-eyed guard appears to be suffering from a lack of sleep. Well, stinks to be him. You're one of Alice's friends, aren't you? I heard you lot have a knack for putting down troublesome beasts. Yes, we do. I'm not sure if that includes the supernatural, but walking courses known as Gilman have been running amok outside the south entrance. They grab anyone who wanders too close and drag them under the sand. I almost fell victim to them myself and was lucky to escape. Thing is, I dropped my mother's pendant as I fled, and I'll do anything to get it back. She was a patient here, you see, and it's all I have to remember her by. Luckily, we found that enchanted dart shot from a blowgun sent the Gilman back to whichever hell they crawled from. Here it is, I've been just fighting them, and they got magical darts that can... My plan is to rush in and grab the pendant while you shoot those undead bastards from a distance. So will you help me? I knew you would. Come on, let's get this over with. But I didn't say anything. I'm always assuming I'm going to do this dangerous work, and I don't want to. I think the lack of sleep's getting to him, making him hear things. I'm fairly certain I dropped the pendant by those ruins over there. As soon as I've found it, I'll race back to the inn. In the meantime, I'll need you to keep the Gilman off my back. Here goes nothing. I'm guessing it's gonna put me in one of them, special mini games where I gotta shoot a Gilman. There. All I had to do was shoot all three of those, huh? Haha, they didn't like that very much, did they? And best of all, I got the pendant. Do you know, I've never seen such fine aim with a blowgun. Yeah. The secret, though, lies in the darts. They were excavated from the ruins of Nabatharang. According to the historians, these same darts were used by the Nabath to destroy Gilman all those years ago. There were whole stockpiles of the things, in fact. Anyway, that's enough about ancient history for one day. More importantly, I'd like to thank you for all you've done. Please accept this as thanks and give Alice my regards. Okay, Lamon. Lamon has a job to do, and he's hoping you will do it for him. Oh. Really? Lazy. Looking for work by any chance? I'm supposed to be draining water out of the plants with these siphons, but I could use some help. As you probably noticed, the whole area is lousy with all sorts of hostile creatures, which means this is not a job for the faint of heart. I'd be fine if siphoning the water didn't take so long. While I'm waiting, I'm easy prey. If you could go in my place, I'll see that you are properly rewarded. Yeah, you had best. Hey. Seriously. Everybody thinks I enjoy running out there headlong into danger. Goodbye, lizard. Zoom zoom. Haha. Giant pine cone in the desert. I believe this. Alright. Get ourselves the water. And use my chocobo this time. Finished already. Yes. Very impressive. Are you sure you haven't done this before? Now you might be wondering why we go through the effort of siphoning from plants. There are easier ways to get water after all. While this stuff has a certain sweetness that comes in handy when making medicines, they tend to taste quite bitter. So this takes the edge off. Not that it makes the treatments any more effective, but the patients certainly seem to appreciate it. You have our thanks. Ooh, I gotta clean out my inventory. Should eat some of this food I've gotten too. Alright, let's eat some of that grilled rail. There we go. Got about 60 minutes worth of a food buff now. Alright, let's talk to Wilford. Wilford has the expression of a man awaiting imminent disaster. Well, being out here is nothing but imminent disaster. Excuse me, but I was wondering if you could help. One of the merchants from Mordsuk is on his way, bringing much needed supplies. The problem is the wares we are offering in exchange have yet to arrive. Oh no! If it were anyone else, they could be persuaded to wait, but this particular Mord has a reputation for being extremely impatient. He has even been known to call off deals over the smallest of quibbles. Well, why don't you kill him? Kill him and take his goods. And then blame it on the sand monsters. I'd be grateful if you could find out what caused this delay. While you search for the porter, I'll try to buy some time. Many thanks. The delivery expected to come from the southwest. Godspeed. Alright, that's probably waylaid by Gilman or something. That's out there in the Gilman territory. Yeah, it's out here with the Gilman, so I'm gonna have to fight my way through them. There we go. Summon my chocobo, who's my healer. Belated porter. Wheeze, splutter. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Is something you want? Yes, I want the goods for the inn. Wilford sent you. Bloody hells, am I that far behind schedule? Anyway, this sack contains our half of the deal. Well, maybe a bit more than that. I got carried away and brought too much to carry by myself. It's a miracle I made it this far. Do you think you could help me cover the last stretch of the journey? Not far to go now, and these things are heavy. So watch your back. Remember, bend at the knees. Not at the back. Knees. Transport the sack to the expectant moored merchant in the gin at. There we go again. I'm tripping over my words. At the inn at Journey's Head. Within the allotted time, you'll have 60 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location to begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies, which will sap your strength. Okay. Haha. Late. If your friend did not pour such delicious tea, I would have taken my wares back to Mordsuk. Next time you won't be so lucky. Oh. To you too. That was a near thing if I ever saw one. I dread to think what we do without these supplies. Although I must say, I didn't expect that you would end up carrying the goods here yourself. That sack was full of adobe bricks, you know. Considering that they're only made from clay mixed with water and straw, they last an incredibly long time. Even those excavated from the ruins are still perfectly adequate for building work. In fact, the Mord plan to use them in repairing their windmills. Still, bricks are bricks, far from the easiest thing to carry over long distances. Perhaps next time we'll send more than one person to transport them. Now that I think about it, this whole thing was very poorly planned. We're lucky we had you to help us on this occasion. Hopefully, it won't happen again. You see to it that you will. Because I will not help you carry another load of bricks. Speaking of... Oh my lord. I gotta stop drinking coffee before I do the streams. Oh. Alright. Renric has more than his share of concerns. The moral of his men chief among them. Alright. Psst. Do you have a moment? Please keep this to yourself, but one of my men has been acting strangely of late. As I am sure you can appreciate, there are certain things that the guards here, myself included, may not wish to discuss openly. I had hoped that you, as an outsider, may be able to find out what is troubling him. He is currently stationed a short distance south from here. If you could lend him your ear, I would be most grateful. Oh, yeah, I'm playing informant or psychoanalyst, therapist, whatever. Alright. Let's go, Chocobo. Zephyrus. Oh, okay, so we're going over here to the balloon guy. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if it actually unlocks the balloon and I can go over to the other side? Get the airship going. To Midgard. There we go. What brings you all the way out here? So you've been talking to Renric? Well, if you must know, I was thinking about leaving this place. It was all getting too much for me, and I felt like I was losing my mind one day at a time. Me and one of the others were planning on making a clean break, putting the inn behind us. But after seeing you and Alice say I changed my mind, I'm staying here, at least for the time being. Could you give a message to my friend? He's the one that was going to run away with. Gulgent chap. I'm not sure exactly where he'll be, but the watchman southeast of the inn should know. Tell him that I'm staying. I'd go myself, but I can't abandon my post. Please, I've got to let him know. Okay, Zephyrus, let's go find this chap. It's over this way. Here it is, I was heading back to the inn. Here we go. Here's the nonchalant watchman. Gulgent, bloke on patrol. You've missed him, I'm afraid. Said he wanted a breath of fresh air, so he went for a stroll. I tried telling him there's no fresher up here than there is here. But would he listen? Would he bollocks? Anyway, last I saw him, he was heading north. Bollocks. Well, he was heading north. Well, there he is. He's dead. I remember you. One of Alize's friends. Staying, I thought so. That's why I left by myself. Reckoned I'd get a bit further before being attacked by beasts, though. Just my bloody luck. Can you tell him I went alone? That I got away? I don't want him to blame himself. It's my own fault. He was set on staying, but I talked him into leaving. I should have listened. Oh, you're not even gonna try helping him? Jeez. Okay, you're just gonna lay there and die in the desert. I'm gonna tell him the truth. Yeah, your friend's out there in the desert dead. Because I didn't want to save him. So, did you give him the message? He left Amarang by himself. Well, I'm glad he didn't stay on my account. I wouldn't want to hold him back from finding a new life elsewhere. Still, I stand by my decision. It is the right thing to do, I know. Come to think of it, Warenric is probably wondering what's going on. If it's not too much to ask, would you mind speaking with him? Yeah, I'll go speak to your supervisor. I'll go speak to your slave master. Tell him that the slaves are planning a prison break. Is that so? It is better than both of them being killed. We should be thankful for small mercies. In any case, I appreciate what you have done for us. There. Now that looks like that's all the quests in this area. For now. Can't do much more until I can get around the other half of the map. Wait a minute, let me take a look closer at that map here. No, that's definitely an edge. Can't get over there from there. Alright. So, I'm pretty much done with all the quests over here in Amarang. So now we gotta go back towards the Crystarium. Actually, I should probably just go right back over to Ilmeg. Alright, so gotta sort this all out. There we go. Now let's travel back to Ilmeg. Alright, now we're over in Ilmag. I should probably just get my gear repaired too. And I do believe I got all the quests over in this little area done for the most part. I'm going to talk to those guys, get continuing on the main storyline. So I think I'm pretty much caught up on side quests. Except for these quests over here, I've had these quests, like, take a look at my my journal here. I got stuff all the way back from the core of A Realm Reborn. I gotta do these at some point. Like, I got Fear and Odin in the Shroud still, Judgment Bolts and Lightning, One More Night in Amdapor. I still got a seat at the feast, and that's a level 30 quest. I've had this on my journal for a couple of years now. I haven't even done it yet. All right. Okay, did I completely... Oh, I gotta go north. Okay, I got Urianger. Urianger is eager to press on with the hunt for the Fey relics. Yeah, I did, what the heck's the name of that dungeon, yesterday? Well, last night I did the dungeon where you pick up the, crown. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Pneumo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Yeah, so I did the duty over here last night. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Don Meg, or Don Meg, however you pronounce it. I'd assume Don Meg. Gotta get the ha in there. The sound of the H. Okay, so we gotta go over towards where Urianger has been based. The Bookman Shelves. Alright, there's Urianger. Past yonder cliff layeth Pla Eni, home of the Pneumo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. You would figure he would have been the one that goes forward since he knows them. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, it is because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the Foth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands, where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel the pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that layeth rightly with the Light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even when there are no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus I do labor, for those we have lost, for those yet we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not, but that we shall prevail. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Oh, pixies. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming, and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lidhalan. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. May happen another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee! Oh boy. Mischievous pixies. Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will be most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic, which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. Alright, let's do this thing. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee, under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee, and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Alright. Okay, I guess I'm cloaked. Fake cloak. Little fools. Burtenberg. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? Mischievous pixies. I see, yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Why, thank you, Thancred. Another good news, the new Moa village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Well, he was also caught up by them pixies too, so... Oh, ain't that a cute little village? Mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. I thought you said the Numo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside herself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Windanek. Tierney, it hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lehi Giraha? Or Gia? Or something like that. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we no more have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hand over the goddamn staff! No. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. But then you'll only become another Lightwarden. Nothing changes. Honor, Elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Lightwarden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we go. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Ilmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightest fetch us a scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over, fetch. You know well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vobert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Alright. I'm gonna go grab that aetheryte real quick. There we go. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marn Os. Ose? They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Ose has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. $1,182, $1,183, $1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Who, what, where? Wait, you're a mortal. Huzzah! Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Alright, let's go get some moss fungi legs. So I need 2 legs. There we go. We got all their legs now. Come on, Zephyrius, let's go back. Looks like I gotta like unlock all the merchants and stuff in this this group. Ah, you are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, least you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. I shall give him 3 legs. 3, but I asked for 2. No, this wasn't the agreement. Uh-oh. You doubt that I'll fulfill the work with 2 moss fungus legs, so you tempt me with another. May as well call me a grasping mutt and spit in my eye. Well, if you think me a bad new mo, then a bad new mo I'll be. Oh yes, I'll make a fine mess of everything you're wearing. Rip it to shreds. Oh, dear Lord. Man. Wait. There are 2 legs here. You mustn't tease us fairies so. In my agitation, I could have done much worse than simply snap at you. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin my inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials. I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there is no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Marn Ose's shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Isguf, yonder. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Isguf will have something to offer you. Alright. Ooh. Isguf's eyes light up at the sight of you. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you'll be curious to what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Alright, so I gotta find these flame spores. There we go. Okay, there's one. Yeah, so my assumption is correct. I gotta unlock all of the, all the merchants. But yet, where is this one's flame spores? Is it in the front? No. Oh, it's up there. There we go. There's another flame spore down. Whee! There's an aether current up there too. Gotta figure out how to get up there. Get that aether current. Ah, okay, these mushrooms. Alright, another aether current learned. Let's get this last group of flame spores down. There we go. Back to East Gif. You've already removed the flame spores? How very quick you are! Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Okay, no problem. I'll go take a look. Alright, time to mount my trusty chocobo Zephyrus. And off we go. Alright. There's some flame spurs right there. Something gazed at me from the entrance. It's Minfilia. Why is she hiding over here? I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and you're spying on me. I should go and report back. Yeah. That's right, you Minfilia imposter. No, it's actually Minfilia, but... Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yeah. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental, having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for man's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Lihegiha, or Gaia. Gaia? The Vorbertites built it, and they named it Garenes Licht. It was their last bastion in a struggle against Sun-Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them. Nobles and knights, and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. East Yuff's shop is now open for business. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Yid lad? He's been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer him up. Okay. No problem. Okay, so this is a ring. Yeah. Alright. That bumped up my item level a little bit. Yid lad's ears appeared droopy, even by Numo standards. What? You would be my patron? But I cannot do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares. Well, that is a problem. Who are the lawless ones? They're Nomu, like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Kona, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and then help in what little way I can. I'm always open for a helping hand. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave, Father Collard's chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Alright, let's go beat up some punks. Not before that. I've got to take off the materia that I have on some of this gear. I think I had an earring replacement too during that one, so I gotta find my earring. Slaying. Retrieve materia. I think that's everything for materia on my guy. And I don't think there is a materia melter here. So, hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'll catch you in a few moments. Okay, I am now back, everybody. So, let's start back up again. All right, so I'm going to that Collard's Chambers or whatever it's called. You gotta take down them villainous punks that stole that poor creature's tools of his trade. Volbertenberg. Oh, those things are quite a ways out there. Yeah, how far off are these guys? It's a little bit further off. Oh, looks like there's a town up there. Might be the other ferry group. Let's get up here, find those thugs. And give them a what's for and how to get there. Man, Midfield already beat me here. Father Collar's Chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new mow. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Kona. Alright, let's get these porksies. Call upon my trusty chocobo ally. Okay. Took out that porksy. Alright, so just run in with a chocobo. Ah, they got me. There, I think there we go. Nice. Alright, let's get this Potter. I didn't want to have to fight any of them, but oh well. I guess I have, but no choice. There we go. Got one vial of ink. I think the other vial's up there somewhere. Ah, darn it. Yeah, thankfully they're not too difficult to take care of. Let's try this again. What the heck? There we go. Beautiful. Ooh. Man, that's a tight jump. Oof. Okay, so I thought the ink was up here somewhere. Or is it? Oh, it's probably over there by that house. Here it is. I jumped all the way up here and I didn't even have to. There it is. You just ran up here from over there? Oh, oh, that would have been so much simpler. And Zephyrus is showing me up. Gonna make a pot pie out of him at this rate. Alright, now it's now to there, the lawless ones. Okay, so I gotta get out of this cave again. Alright, Zephyrus, we're just gonna make a mad dash out of here. Ha 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 ha! No, that's a big bird.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Oh, could I have to talk with this one? I could rest my voice.
Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe. I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Lightwardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Well, yeah, it's a painful reminder of the Minfilia that he knew.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
You got the gist of it.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss.
Yeah, you pretty much got the gist of that.
She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
The Lightwarden.
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Oh,
Come and play with us.
we're going to. Ooh, spooky.
It came from the castle.
Oh, we're gonna come and play. We're gonna come and play with you. Just give us some time loss. And we'll play. Alright. Okay, let's go on. It came from the castle. Oh, yes, it did.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Run! Run like your life depends on it. Just don't get caught by the Ulmarans again. I ain't saving you a second time. Aha. This is how we go and we deliver the ink to Weed Lad. There you go, Weed Lad. Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. What? Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yes. Aha, yes. This is the ink. And almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision, too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. Aetheryte tickets. Oh. Thanks. A stranger Fuaf. Okay, and then they got the Elder's Answer. And there's 2 more quests. So let's see what other quests we got up here. Ooh boy, there's a lot of them. Lots and lots and lots and lots of quests. Oh my. Oh, summoning stone back here. Okay. So I'm going to teleport back over to the Crystarium and do my get my materia equipped onto my gear. What am I running off like that for? I can just go up here and Ethernet. I'm gonna go to the Musica Universalis Market. There we go. I had already removed the materia that I had on my person. Equipped. Let's see, Earring of Slaying. Looks like I could throw a direct hit rate on there. And then I could do another direct hit rate. Nice. Perfect. Now my character's back up to full for now until I get another piece of gear that I gotta upgrade. And on that note, everybody, I think I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you all for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys all next time that I stream. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but until then, see you all then. All right, take it easy, everybody. Have a good day.